warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurmuzzamil Fauzan Syarief. I'm student English Education Department. Now, for this video, I want to tell you about my review of the textbooks. The title is Develop Your Leadership Skill. The genre of this book is instruction books. I hope you enjoy watching my video. Let's start to my review. First, I want to tell general information about this book. Book title is Develop Your Leadership Skill, author John Adair, publisher MPG Books Ltd, Budmin, Cornwall, that published 2007, number of page 101. Genre of this book is instruction. This is of the content of the book. There are 7 chapters with appendix and further reading and index. Short about the author. John Adair is the world-leading authority on leadership and leadership development. Over 1 million managers worldwide have taken part in the Action Center leadership programs he pioneered. In 1979, John became the world's first professor of leadership studies at the University of Surrey. John has written over 40 books translated into many languages. Recent titles include How to Grow Leaders and Effective Leadership Development. Apart from being an author, he is also a teacher and consultant. I will explain this chapter one by one. Chapter 1. What you have to be. This chapter talks about what you have to be of leadership is the biggest step that you can take toward improving your own leadership skill. This chapter gives questions for the reader and give information about some essential qualities, and this chapter gives some exercise. And this chapter tells about generic leadership traits, and there is test of generic leadership traits. Chapter 2. What you have to know. This chapter talks about what you have to know, generic leadership qualities, and this chapter gives case study and give tests and give checklist for to know are you right of the situation. This is all about this chapter. Chapter 3. What you need to do. This chapter tells about what you need to do about leadership focus on the group. This chapter gives some illustration and give information about text need, text maintenance need, individuals need, the 3 circle interest toward functional approach to leadership, your role as leader with example of the rule, and there is tells about leadership personal reminder. This is also about this chapter. Chapter 4. How to turn the core leadership function into skill. This chapter tells about leadership function and how to identify way for firm to be better, and give information of defining the test with test 2 defining, and tells about planning with illustration and the test, and give information about briefing, controlling with testing controlling skill, and evaluating, motivating with key principle for motivating others, and also tells about organizing, system, administration, time management, and this chapter has exercise of testing testing you organizing a function ability and tells providing an example with exercise and test if you set good example, and there is key question for good leadership. Chapter 5, how to develop yourself as a leader. This chapter, the author said nobody can teach you the way, so you have to find it for yourself. But the author share with you some practical suggestion and reflection that you may find useful. How to develop yourself as leader include tells information and tells about be prepared and be proactive and be effective. This is all about this chapter. Chapter 6, how to lead at the strategy level. This chapter tells about how to lead the strategic level, include the tells the information and tip for function of strategic leader. This chapter has the key of function of strategic leadership, and this chapter gives information about the importance of practical wisdom, and there also has exercise and information about leadership for desirable change. Chapter 7, how to grow leaders in your organization. This chapter tells about how to grow leaders in your organization, developing to the full your own potential as a leader. There is some exercise and information 7 principles such as develop strategy for leadership development, selection and training for leadership, career development, line managers as leadership developers, culture, the chief executive, and information about finding greatness people. There is all about this chapter. Chapter 8, Appendix a leadership checklist. This chapter gives tests or questions for leader like achieving the task, building and maintaining the team, and developing the individuals. They are in this chapter. Chapter 9, further reading. This chapter tells about further your own leadership skill, and this book suggests you the further reading. My review about this book. This book organizes every chapter with explain of the subject and always give test every subject. Give column for explain the definition, give some quotes, give many figure for illustration, and always give instruction. I like this genre, and I think this book best for everyone who want to improve their leadership skill, such as student in junior high school, senior high school until university, and employee in office. I like the best from the book is this book have a brief explanation that is easily to understood, because because this book use word for daily and this book have many questions. It makes the reader more and more familiar with the content. So good, this book good for everyone. I think this book very no picture for interesting the people to read. Because some people like read which have a picture and make them more understand for the content. This book is very good, but for more interesting, it will be better if the book has a picture for illustration of leadership, like picture the student have discussion or anything else explain of leadership, like the cover. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want give 8.5 because the content it is easy to understood for everyone. That's enough for me. My view is my opinion. I apologize for my mistake. I hope you enjoy watching my video. Thank you for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.